Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. My name's Danny Malcolm. Thanks for joining me today. And if you're serious about improving your golf game, you're in the right place. Today we're going to break down one of the most important aspects of the golf swing, and that's getting into a good impact position. So whether you're just starting out or looking to fine tune your technique, understanding and mastering this impact position can dramatically improve your consistency and accuracy. So now let's start with the basics. What is the impact position? Well, this is a moment your club face makes contact with the ball, and it's the culmination of everything that's gone on before that in the backswing, transition, the downswing, and through into impact. Now, the ball has no opinion, it just does exactly what it's told. So, I mean, a solid impact position really just ensures that you're transferring maximum energy to the ball, which translates to more distance, better accuracy, and a more consistent ball flight. A good impact position sort of involves a few key elements. First, you've got to have your weight predominantly on your front foot. So typically this is about 70 to 80% of weight on your lead side. Your hips should be slightly open to your target, and your hands should be leaning slightly forward. This, of course, is with an iron. So this allows you to compress the ball and achieve that solid strike and impact position that you'd see from the professional golfers. So a common mistake golfers make is casting and scooping their wrist too early. So this tends to lead to a weak impact position, adds loft, less distance, inconsistent strikes. So instead we want to focus on maintaining a firm wrist position through the strike, and this will help you generate more power and keep your shots on target. So let's go through a couple of drills that will help you get the sensation really of a correct impact position. One drill that I love and go to this quite regularly for players is what I call the impact fix drill. So for this, simply take your normal setup, then put yourself into what would be a good impact position. From there, you can move back to setup, back to impact, back to setup, back to impact a few times. You're just going back or forth, just getting a sensation of what a good impact position feels like, because a lot of players aren't quite aware of the difference of the two. And then from there, you can start in impact and then make a little bit of a swing back and through to a full finish. And you can start slow and gradually build that up. And you're just getting a sensation of what it's like to be in that position at impact. As you get better with that, you can speed that up into fuller, more powerful swings. Another great drill is what I call a line in the grass drill. So with this, you just put a line in the grass in the center of your stance using a T-peg. And from there, you hit a few shots, and as you strike the ground, you want to get it just after that line, and this will ensure that you get the ball first contact followed by the ground. And if you get this correct, it will also have shown that you've got the ideal descending angle of attack into the golf ball. If you hit the ground too early, you'll fat the shot, and if you get the ground too late, you're likely to thin or even top the shot. So that's a really good drill to start to develop those skills, those soft skills around low point control. You can also do the same drill in a bunker. If you aim there at the target side of that line, again, that's going to ensure you're getting a good contact point right on the golf ball and taking the ground afterwards. And you can also, if you're hitting indoors or practicing indoors on a mat, you can use some chalk. You could use some spray like what I'm using here, or you can use some tape to get the same feedback and the same effect. Now let's talk about how the rest of your body should be working at impact. Your hips play a crucial role. They should be, as we've said before, rotating towards the target, but not spinning out or rotating too fast. If they do, it's oftentimes you might push the shot out to the right, or if they don't rotate enough and they stall, easy for the hands to take over and flip the ball to the left, maybe even getting a hook. So finding that balance is key. Now, a great drill for syncing up your hip rotation with your arms as well is what we call the pump drill. Now in this drill, all you need to do is take a normal backswing, then stop halfway down, and then just pump a few times back and forth, just feeling the correct sequence of your hips and the arms, so you get this look of the professional coming into delivery here with the hands more in front of your trail thigh. And this just helps you get a real good sensation of the timing and the sequence of the movements. A lot of times players are spinning out far too quick, leaving their hands behind and then trying to play catch up. So that's just a really, really good drill as well. And then you can do a few pumps and then go ahead and hit the shot. So from here, a couple of pumps down and then swinging through. Again, that's just a good one to get a good sensation of that sequencing for impact. Another little drill as well, just trying to practice with purpose. So when you're working on your impact position, it's not just about hitting a ton of balls. You want to be mindful of each swing. You want to be focusing on the quality of not only your impact position, but where you're contacting the ground. And a good way to do that is just have some smaller focused practice sessions where you get really dialed in, really, really focused, really intentional about what you're trying to create with that impact position and the low point skill work. And as you start to make improvements in your impact position, you're really going to have an increased ability to control your strikes, the ball flight, get that ball ground contact that we're all looking for, more distance, more control over your shots, which is what we're all after. But just remember, like with anything in this game, it takes time. Be patient, be consistent with your practice, and you'll start to reap the rewards. So before we wrap up, here's a quick recap of what we've spoken about today. So good impact position involves your weight on your front foot, hands ahead of the ball, hips slightly open. Focus on drills such as the impact fix drill. You've got the line drill either in the grass, the sand, or with spray or chalk on the mat. And then the pump drill to really help you ingrain those principles and get that sequence in your swing. So thanks for joining me today, guys. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more golf tips and tutorials. If you have any questions or topics you'd like me to cover in future videos, drop them in the comments below. Keep practicing, stay patient, and most importantly, enjoy the game. We'll see you next time.